So I know that some of you don't believe me. Good morning, by the way. But the crows do come and they're here. You hear him talking? So we're going to feed him because he's talking. And I brought you some chicken and some leftover bread. And you might think, why is a crow eating chicken? Oh, he did a cool one. Hello. Do you hear him? I did that crazy call because he just did it to me. And here comes another friend. And we'll see if they do it again. Do you see him in the tree? Did you hear him? I don't know if you can hear him, but it's my favorite. And when crows are happy or they see a crazy person like me that they like, they say, "Gaw, gaw." So we'll see if he does it again. There's some kids out here playing on the playground, but they really like Miss Jen, these crows do. So we'll put some food out for them. And I'm gonna mush up the chicken for them because sometimes they fight over it. They said, thank you. You're welcome, crows. Bye, crows. I'll walk over here and I'll see if they calm down for you. But you know, we do love the crows. But crows are omnivorous. That means that they eat plants and they eat meat, and they're kind of like humans. They eat all sorts of stuff, and they're not coming down yet. But if I hear a bunch of them, we'll come back out because it's fun to watch them all come. Because those two friends, you hear him talking. He's telling his other friends that live in the neighborhood that, oh, that crazy lady came and gave us some food, and then they all come out, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go back to the classroom and we'll start our circle time. Good morning. We'll start our circle time like normal, but I wanted to make sure that you knew I wasn't making up the crows because we have some friends that have never fed the crows with us before. Let me wash my hands real fast. Do you like my butterflies? I like butterflies. I like to wear silly things on my head because it makes me feel silly, and I like to feel silly on the inside. So what's the first thing that we do? We say the pledge. And you know what is super cool? I want to show you something. Look what my friends, Harper Ray and Tanner, did. Aren't those cool flags? They used a little bit of marker. They did some cutting, they did some tearing, they did some pasting. Nice job, guys. So let's get ready, okay? We're gonna say our pledge. My butterflies will too. Here we go. Stand up straight and tall. Put your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, everybody. All righty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for saying good morning to me. Do you know what is super duper cool? I've gotten some pictures of y'all watching these videos, and it makes Miss Jen's heart so happy. You are shining your light on me by watching these videos and having fun and smiling and dancing and moving and counting. That's what I like to see. So keep it up. You're doing a great, great job. And you know what's super duper crazy? It's not just Miss Jen's class anymore. We have friends in Louisiana watching this, where Miss Jen's from, people who talk funny like I do, but it's really not talking funny, it's talking right. And we have friends in Tennessee watching this, and who knows who else is watching this. So hey friends, it's nice to meet you. I'm Miss Jen, and this is the Upper County Co-op Preschool in Washington. We're all the way at the top of America in the corner, and it's really pretty here. We have beaches and mountains and woods. It's pretty cool. And volcanoes. We have volcanoes. They don't really do anything right now, thank goodness. They just sit there and look pretty. And that's fine. They can just sit there and look pretty. Let's do the calendar, shall we? If yesterday was 19, what's today? What'd you say? Somebody said 20. Somebody said 11. No, 20 comes after 19. So we're going to put the 20th on for March. And we're going to take Magic Stick and we're going to count. Are you ready? You have to count with me. I did see a couple of people, and you know what they were doing when they were watching this video? They were just doing this. They didn't make any sound. They didn't move. I want to see you moving. I want to hear you talking. And sometimes I can hear you really good, but sometimes everybody talks at once because we're all in different places. And I might not be able to hear you, but that's okay because I hear you most of the time. You like how my butterflies move when I do that? Let's count. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And what's tomorrow? That's right, 21, which is pretty cool. We're cruising right through the month of March, which is pretty crazy. Okay. I feel like you can't beat me in pattern today. You may try, but I'm gonna beat you in pattern today. Show me your pattern muscles. Nice job. Okay, you gotta copy me. It's gonna be a different pattern. Here we go. Clap, 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 boop, clap, boop, clap, boop, clap, boop, clap, boop, nose, clap, boop, nose, clap, boop, nose, ears, clap, boop, nose, ears, clap, boop, nose, ears, chin, clap, boop, nose, ears, chin, clap, boop. Ah! I thought I was going to beat you this time. You beat me again, didn't you? I know that you did. Your brain muscles, you've been working them out. I'm proud of you. Nice job. That's pretty awesome. Somebody tell me, what's our letter of the week? D, that's right. You might have remembered from last time, or you might see it on the board behind me. And Big Daddy D has a big daddy what? A big daddy belly. So it's a straight line with a big daddy belly. But look at little D. Little D doesn't have a big daddy belly. He has a little daddy booty. Straight line with a little booty. What's our number? That's right, 5. Show me all the different ways you know how to make 5. Yes. Oh, nice. Good job. So this is what I saw so far. I saw somebody just do 5. I saw somebody do 3 plus 2. I saw somebody that did, 4 plus 1. And I saw somebody that did a 5 in the sky. So they did a straight line down, a booty hump, and a hat on top. And then Gunner is always doing this. He's so good at making shapes with his hands. I'm not very good at it. He made a 5 with his hands. The other day I did a 3. It was not a 5. But sometimes we get 5s and 3s backwards when we write them too, don't we? So Miss Jen messed it up with her fingers. But that's okay. That's why we're in preschool, so we can learn and get better and get ready for kindergarten, because kindergarten is fun. Should we sing a song? I was thinking, I just saw a crow fly by with a giant piece of bread. It was this big. It was very funny. Let's sing another song about 5. So we sang about 5 naughty ducks last time. Let's sing about 5 frogs. I love frogs so much. They are the cutest things in the world. I want to have a bunch of frog friends. Can we sing about frogs? Here we go. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. Three green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are two green speckled frogs. Two green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's one green speckled frog. One green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. But really, the green speckled frogs are still in the pond, right? And they're swimming around. Frogs like to be in water or near water because they want to keep their skin nice and moist and like watery because it makes them feel really good. Toads don't need to do that so much. Toads are their cousins that live on the land. They don't need water quite as much as frogs, and their skin is kind of bumpy and kind of dry. But frogs are nice and smooth, like they got the lotion on. They're very sweet. Let's see. Should we do challenge? Let's do it. Now, if you've never been to Miss Jen's class, we play a game called Challenge. And usually, I call two friends up here, and one friend stands here, and one friend stands there. But we're going to have to kind of do it on the computer this time. And so I'm going to have to call you out there, and you're going to have to do it. And I'm going to have to try to see who's saying it the fastest. But if you're at home, you can holler out what you see too, okay? Are you ready? Our first challenger is Logan. Logan, come on up. Logan loves dinosaurs, and she's blonde with blue eyes, and she will not go down without a fight. She's going against Adeline, whose curly hair will not let her be defeated. Come on up here, Addie. Okay, I'm going to try to trick them. I'm going to give them... Should I give them a baby letter? Let's do a baby letter. Oh, this is a really hard baby letter. They're probably not going to get it, but we'll try anyway. Are you ready? On your mark. Get set, Logan and Addie. Challenge! Addie, I think Logan beat you. It was really, really close. But everybody, tell me what that is. It's a baby G. Baby G likes to go fishing, and that's why it's got that little fish hook. It really likes to go fishing with its friend Jay. They both have fish hooks, and they love to go fishing. Should we try another one? Ooh, let's do Battle of the Boys. We're going to have Mac, tall and strong. Come on up here, Mac. Mac is going to be Mac Attack today, and he's going to go against Charlie, all the way from Louisiana. Charlie's got muscles like you wouldn't see. Come on up, Charlie. Okay, it's Mac versus Charlie. Washington versus Louisiana. Who will win this challenge? I think I'm going to give them a number, but don't tell them, okay? I'm going to try to trick them. They're not going to get this number. It's really hard. Ready? Ready, Mac and Charlie? Set, challenge. Oh, I think that was a tie. They both screamed 4. I'm gonna have to give them another one. Let's try again. You ready? Ooh. I'm gonna do a sight word. Now, sight words are words we've been practicing that are in lots and lots of books and lots of places, but don't tell Mac and Charlie, because I want to trick them, okay? Because it's hard. Okay, boys, our next sight word is... Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry, Mac. Gotcha. It was love. Because I love y'all. Nice job. That's a really hard sight word. And that's why we practice our sight words. We've got a bunch of them, don't we? once we get some of these sight words down and we can memorize them, then all of a sudden it gets a lot easier to read books. And reading books is the best because it's like taking a vacation. You can go anywhere you want to. You can go visit a dragon. You can go visit the beach. You can go climb a volcano and jump inside and look around. All that through the power of reading, which is pretty awesome. So we really want to work on our reading. Should we do one more? Okay. How about let's have Gwendolyn versus Maya. Tall versus tall. Girl versus girl. Smart versus smart. Come on up, Gwendolyn and Maya. What should I do? Should I do a big letter, a baby letter, a sight word, a number? Okay, hold on. Okay, most of you told me to do a sight word, and I'm gonna do a really hard one. Because I like to be sneaky. Are you ready? This is hard. Ready, set, challenge. Oh, that was close. But Maya had her smart pants on, and so did Gwenny. But Maya was just a little bit faster. That is a color word. And what does it say? Green. That's one of my favorite colors. But actually, all the colors are my favorite colors. So that's what happens when you're a crazy lady. You like all the colors. But that's okay. Good job for challenge. Did you know, and I know most of you do, you can make your own challenge game. You can play with mama or daddy, and you can put big letters like big G. You could put little letters like little Z. You could put some sight words. And if you don't know what sight words are, you can ask mama, and she can look up kindergarten sight words, and you can find a bunch of them, like this one. What does that one say? Go. We say this one a lot, don't we? Go. Or like this one. Blue. That's another one of my favorite colors, like my blue butterflies. Alrighty. Should we read a book? I think we should. I think it's about that time. Now, I have read this book before to my Bigs class, but they ask me all the time to read it again. And it's a scary book. Can you handle a scary book? Sometimes scary books make you feel really funny on the inside, but it's kind of fun. But I'm going to tell you a secret. It's not that scary, and you're very brave, and I know you can make it through because it has a happy ending. So should we read it? Okay. It's called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. And you know I like goats. So let's see what these goats are up to. Okay, let me fix my chair. Make sure you can see this okay. Oh! I had some paper clips on top of the book, and when I moved it, they shot up into the air. That was really funny. I wish you could have seen that. Okay, here we go. Let me scoot over. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green valley, there lived 3 brothers who just happened to be goats. They were known as the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, and they were as different could be. The oldest brother was Big Billy Goat Gruff. He was big, and he was strong, and he was rough, and he was tough. He had thick, curvy horns, and a head like a boulder, and his hooves crushed the rocks when he walked. He wasn't afraid of anything. Being big can sometimes make you feel like that. He is tough and rough. The second brother was Middle Billy Goat Gruff. He was half the size of his big brother, and his horns were short and thin. He was a very nervous goat, and he sometimes thought that no one listened to him. Being in the middle can sometimes make you feel like that. The youngest brother was a Little Billy Goat Gruff. He was a tiny little goat with tiny little hooves, and the nubs of his horns barely poked through on the top of his head. He liked to talk, and he thought he was very smart. Being small can sometimes make you feel like that. Do you feel pretty smart? You should, because you're pretty smart. Now, what the three billy goats Gruff liked to do more than anything in the world was to eat the long green grass in their beautiful valley. They ate in the morning, they ate in the afternoon, they ate in the evening until the sun went down. They ate so much grass that soon there was little grass left to eat. Look, it's turned brown because they ate all the grass. Goats gotta eat. "What will we do?" said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. "If we don't find more grass, we'll soon be nothing but skin and bones." "Then we'll find more grass," said Big Billy Goat Gruff. "But where?" asked Middle Brother. "Where are we going to find more grass?" "I know," said Little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart. "We'll go to the meadow on the other side of the river. We can stay for days and eat, and soon we'll be very, very fat." "Oh, this is where it gets scary. Are you going to be okay?" "If you need to, you can watch like this." "Okay, here we go." But Little Billy Goat's idea was not as simple as it seemed. You see, the only way to cross the river was on a long wooden bridge. And under the bridge, there lived a hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. The troll had bumpy green skin and great froggy eyes. He had a big squash nose that was always dripping. His teeth were snaggly, his claws were fraggly, and he smelled like a foot. Oh, yes. He also ate anyone who tried to cross the bridge. "Ugh. We can't go across that bridge," said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. "What about the troll?" "I'm not worried about that troll," said Big Billy Goat Gruff. "Well, I am," said the Middle Brother. "I don't feel like being eaten for lunch." "Don't worry," said Little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart indeed. "I have a plan." And he told him what it was. The next morning, Little Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, went his tiny hooves on the wooden planks. Do you think, does he look a little bit scared? He does look a little bit scared. A terrible roar rose up from below. "Who's trapping across my bridge?" "It's only I, Little Billy Goat Gruff," said the goat. "Why are you walking across my bridge?" yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. "I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat," said the goat. "Oh, no, you're not," said the troll, "because I'm coming up to eat you." And he leaped on top of the bridge. Little Billy Goat Gruff trembled where he stood. "Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm too small. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger and fatter than I am." Thought the troll. "Why not? I can always catch you on your way back home." "Very well," said the troll. "Be off with you." "Oh, thank you, Mr. Troll," said Little Billy Goat Gruff, and he trip-trapped his way to the far side of the bridge and into the meadow. Now remember, look at Little Billy Goat Gruff. He's not scared. He was pretending to be scared. He's got a secret plan. I like me a secret plan. A little while later, Middle Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Clip, clop, clip, clop, went his hooves on the wooden planks. A roar rose up from below. "Who's clip-clopping across my bridge?" Middle Billy Goat shook so hard he almost fell down. "It's only I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff." "Why are you walking across my bridge?" yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. "I'm gonna eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat," said the goat. "Oh, no, you're not," roared the troll, "because I'm coming up to eat you." And he leaped on top of the bridge. Middle Billy Goat Gruff wobbled where he stood. "Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm not very big, and you'll be done in 2 gulps. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger and fatter than I am." Thought the troll. "I can eat your big brother, then catch you and the little goat on your way home." "Very well," said the troll. "Be off with you." "Oh, thank you, Mr. Troll," said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. and he clip-clopped as fast as his hoofs could take him to the far side of the bridge and into the meadow. Look at him. He's like, ah! Oh, look who's coming. We know who that is. That's Big Brother. A little while later, when the sun was high in the sky, Big Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Does he look scared? Mm-mm. Tromp, tromp, tromp went his hooves on the wooden planks. A roar rose out from below. Who's tromping across my bridge? It is I, Big Billy Goat Gruff, said the goat. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass that grows in the meadow and make myself fat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm going to come up and eat you. Well, said the Billy Goat Gruff, what are you waiting for? And the troll leaped on top of the bridge. Big Billy Goat stared at the troll. The troll stared at Big Billy Goat Gruff. Then Big Billy Goat Gruff lowered his head and he charged. He knocked the troll down with his big hard head. He stomped on the troll with his huge sharp hooves. Look at the troll's face. He's like, ow, no. Then he picked up the troll with his long curved horns and tossed him high into the air. The troll spun in circles and dropped into the river with a great splash. As the rushing waters carried him away, he shouted and spouted and spit and screamed and yelled something nasty about goats. That was the last anyone ever saw of the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. And the three Billy Goats Gruff, they lived happily ever after in the valley for the rest of their lives, eating the green, green grass on both sides of the river and getting very fat. It's nice to be fat and happy. That means you got a full belly. That's a good book. And it wasn't that scary, was it? Did you feel a little bit scared? Like I told you the other day, it's okay to feel these emotions. We feel scared. We feel angry. We feel happy. We feel excited. All of these things. Kids feel them. Adults feel them. And it's okay, right? Do you ever get angry? You do. I get angry too sometimes. What happens if your brother or sister really getting on your nerves? What do? You kick them. Don't kick them. What else do you do? No, don't hit them either. No. You can't bite your brother. I heard that. Who said that? Oh, who said that? Somebody said they just walk away. That's a really good thing to do. You know, if somebody's really getting on your nerves, you know what you can do? The same thing we do in class. So if you're at home and you're stuck at home with no school, with brother or sister, and brother and sister are really getting on your nerves, or maybe you're getting on their nerves, what you can do is, just like we do in school, put your hand up and say, no, thank you. And a lot of times they stop because they think, what? You just said no, thank you? Well, okay. But sometimes they don't stop. And you know what you got to do? No, thank you. I'm going to go have some private time in my room. And you can just go to your room and close the door and you can breathe and you can kind of take a break. That's a good thing to do. What if they still won't leave you alone? I have a little sister who, oh my goodness, she would aggravate me to death. And if I had done that, if I said, no, thank you, Margaret, she would have followed me. Get me in your room. And I didn't have a lock on my door. And even if I had closed my door, she would have come in. Blip, 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 blip. And if no thank you didn't work on Margaret, guess what I had to do? I had to go tell my mama. I'd say, Mama, I tried with Margaret. I told her no thank you. I used my kind words, and she's still not listening. And then Mama can help you out with it. But the next time something like that happens, I want you to try to solve it by yourself and use your words. Use your big kid words, not your whiny words. Because guess what? Nobody listens to whiny words. You know that already. Like if I say, I want something to eat right now. I need an ice cream cone. Probably nobody's going to listen to it. They're going to be like, Why is she talking like that? That's weird. But if I say, excuse me, I would love an ice cream cone. Do you have one? Or I would love an ice cream cone. Would you like to go get one? Do you think somebody might listen to me a little bit better? Because I use my big kid words. So remember, try not to use your whiny words and always say, no, thank you, if someone's doing something that you don't really like. Sound like a plan? Alrighty. Should we do a little bit of counting? Let's only do 1 through 50 because I want to show you what our activity is, okay? So 1 through 10. Let's stand up to do it too. You probably want to move, don't you? Okay, are you ready? Let's move. Okay, for 1 through 10, do you know who Elvis is? Okay, Elvis was super cool, and he did his mouth like this. Can you do your lip like this? It's kind of hard, but it's fun to do. And he shook his hips like this. We're going to count from 1 through 10, and we're going to be awesome like Elvis. You got to do your lip, and you got to shake your booty. Are you ready? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 9, a 10. Oh, thank you very much. Let's do 11 through 20. How about, let's do balancing. Now, you can balance different ways. You can put your leg up like this, or you can put your leg up in front, or you can put your leg behind you. But we're going to balance for 10 seconds. Are you ready? I think I'm going to put mine behind me. Are you ready? 11, 12, 13. Good. 14. Whoa. 15. Whoa. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. You did it. Now, can you do it on the other leg? Sometimes the other leg is harder. I think this time I'm going to do it in front of me. Are you ready? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ooh, I even did a little dancing. Let's do stretching. So I'm going to stand back here. We're going to lock our knees. You don't want them to bend, okay? Don't let them bend. And see how low you can go. I'm going to try to touch my toes without bending my legs for 10 seconds. And we're on 30, right? Okay, here we go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Good job. How about for 40 through 50, let's do, here, give me an idea. No, we did that yesterday. What else can we do? Oh, that's a good one. Let's do a dinosaur. How about Ankylosaurus? He was really kind of hunkered down, and he had a great big tail on the back that had spikes on it. So get your spikes and put them on your booty, and we're going to swish around. You ready? Here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Nice job. Good job. Okay. Should we see what we're doing for activity today? Now, if you're one of my friends who's watching, who's not in Miss Jen's class, it's okay because I can figure out a way for you to do this. We're making a birdhouse today. If you don't have your birdhouse materials, guess what? You can find a shoebox, or you can find or like even a Kleenex box. And if you do something that's made out of cardboard, you'll have to put your birdhouse somewhere safe, like under a roof or under the carport, somewhere where it won't get too wet. And it will probably last you a good summer. So let's take a look at our bag. I'm going to use Piper's bag. You should have a birdhouse kit. You should have some watercolors. If you don't have watercolors, you can use a different type of paint. You could use markers. You could use crayons. You could use all sorts of stuff. You're going to need, if you have watercolors or paint, a cup of water and a paper towel. And then what you're going to do, and I don't want to do this because it's Piper's and I don't want to open it. And when she gets back from Arizona, she's going to really want it. But you're gonna take this apart and it's got puzzle pieces. You see those holes? These are gonna fit together to make a birdhouse, which is pretty awesome. And it's gonna have a hole that's about that big. And you might be thinking, what kind of bird can fit through that hole? There's lots of birds that can fit through that hole. Lots of little songbirds that are super duper cute are super duper small, like juncos and sparrows and chickadees and nuthatches. Nuthatches are one of my favorites because they sound like Muppets and they go meh, meh, meh. They're very cute. They'll be able to fit in there. And they'll take all their supplies in there and build their nest in your house. Supplies like pine straw and moss. And sometimes they take out some of their own little feathers and they make a little tiny feather bed for their babies, which is very, very cute. And the mothers and the daddies work very, very hard on building that for their babies because they want to take care of their babies, just like your mom and dad want to take care of you. Aren't you glad that they love you so much? They really do. So that's what you're gonna make today. You're gonna paint all your parts however you want. You could paint it rainbow. You could paint one red, one yellow, one blue. Who knows what you could do? And then you're gonna put it together. And if you want to, take a picture of it and send it to me. I would love to see what kind of cool birdhouses you're doing. I'm super excited to see them. What else? I always feel like there's so much to do in so little time. Do you know that I love you? Do you know that I miss you? I do. Do you remember our song that we're gonna sing at the end every single time? Let's sing it already. Okay, here we go. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. Okay, we're gonna sing it louder. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. Okay, this time, let's do the longest and we can. But first, we gotta get some air. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it again. You think we need one more? Let's do one more. Okay, here we go. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I was running out of air. Were you? Man, I bet you probably went longer than I did. Well, I love you to pieces. Have a great one. And next week, we're going to go on some field trips. I want to go looking for maybe some cool mushrooms. I want to go looking for maybe some creatures in the woods. And so you're going to come with me right here on the computer. Does that sound okay? And we'll see what we can find. I bet we can find some cool stuff, okay? I love you to pieces. Be good. Do your best. Remember to say no thank you and use your big kid words. I love you.